Okay. There. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Lauren, hello. Bionic, welcome in. Let's see if I can get everything set up right. We'll do some drawings today. Hope everyone's doing well. Getting some drinks. Ember, hello. Christmas music is annoying. Changed my mind. Some of it is for sure. But there's also some Christmas music that I like. So. I'm here and full of arcane D&D knowledge. All right. Welcome in, everybody. It is Wednesday. It is time for the viewer suggestion. We're hanging out here on YouTube. We're going to draw some cool stuff, I hope. See how that goes. Hopefully my audio is okay today. I have my mic in a weird spot. I don't know if that's better. Do I need to talk like this? Is that good? Which is better, the first time or this way? We'll see how it goes. I've turned the heater off today, so there should not be a strange humming in the background anymore. But I'm also very cold. What is your favorite shading method? I have two shading methods that I use a lot. Hello, Dio. Hello. Gonna finally have D&D tomorrow again. I'm excited. Nice. Now we have some ASMR. All mics are ASMR mics. It's just annoying people using them. Shading. I like pencil shading. Just what is it called? It's not cross hatching because I don't cross hatch. I don't know what I call it actually. I have to figure that out. And then I also use a type of additive shading where I add shadow line on top in Photoshop as multiple layers. Yeah. Soft shading? No, I do really weird. Like, I guess I'd call it inherent? No, that's not the right word. I'll have to think about that. I actually don't know the terminology I use. What am I listening to? You know what? It's fine today. I don't care. It's gonna be good. Let's get this going. I think what I do is a type of cross hatching, but I don't usually cross hatch. So I will go through and I will use directional lines as one step to actually add contour lines. Yeah, it's just, it might just be hatching. You're right. Might be it. But then when I color, what I normally do is I go through and I do that initially, and then I do base shading as like an actual thing, and then I go through with color and I use additive color shadings to change the color of those lines later. So it really depends on what I'm doing, but mostly I just use hatching. I think hatching is my go-to. So I like it. It's fun. Burning Palace. Not gonna be able to hang out today. I just want to drop by and say hi. Thank you for the lurk. I'm not in the voice channel chat. That might help. Let's go do stuff. I like how you color. Thank you. It's weird. I know that it's weird, but I really like it. Wi-Fi in public places sucks. Yeah. Free stuff is generally not the best quality, but that's, free stuff's free stuff. Who knows? Okay, let's warm up with a rugby, shall we? Shall we? We do have the super chat side quest today, so if we are going to do the viewer suggestion, we'll start there. I've been collecting suggestions across the week. If you have a character, a D&D character you'd like to see drawn, and you didn't get a chance to put that on the list, I do have the list here, so you can suggest one in the chat. If you do want to do the super chat, you will jump the line and not have to deal with the dice gods, and we'll do you a quick sketch of either a rugby or a kobold in a class of your choice. So that's the super chat side quest today. Edited my comment to be Krampus, as I said that in November, but forgot it was December. That's okay. I think I got it. I think I got Krampus on there. I remember seeing Krampus a few times. So actually, it's a color. I like how you color. You still taking viewer suggestions? I am. Yeah, Tin Can, you can still suggest them here if you'd like. Did you get foreign penguin auto idea? I don't know what that means. If you meant the one earlier, the penguin with the goo, ... that's not a D&D character. But let me see if foreign penguin's on there. I don't know what that means. But I'll see if it's on the list. Hash Brown, hello, hello. Western Justice, hello. Mousefolk Wizard with a talent for Frost Mage. Nice, that's cool. Can I add a character? Yeah. Yeah, I'm allowed to have one a week. Put it on the list, and then the dice gods do their thing. Ruin everybody's day. Never gonna get to start this rugby. I must have missed your idea, yeah, I'm sorry. Penguinito, or was that supposed to be an Aarakocra? I don't know what an Aracuda is. Aracuda? I have to look all of these words up. I'm so sorry. Pokemon? Plasmoid monk who shaped his body to look like a human with clothes and anime spiky hair. That works. I like drawing plasmoids without clothes. I think it's more interesting. But I like the idea that they also try to make it look like they have clothes on, because they don't get it. Oh, Penguinito is his name. Okay. So a cleric that is a Pokemon that uses ice spells. So he's a penguin and a fish. Ariokura? What is an Ariokura? Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff I gotta type. Trying to spell Aarakocra? Birdman. Okay, Penguin Aarakocra. There we go. Got it. I will put that on the list. Sorry, that took a little bit.
Who are you talking to?
Lauren.
Oh.
Aarakocra with a mace. Fishquin is an evil. Yeah, there was a lot of things that could have been. There was a lot of things that could have been. Didn't end up. That's fine. All right, we got it. We got it on the list. We'll do that. Druid, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. Tired, but good. How are you?
Yeah. Same. I got some sleep last night, which is good, but I just have a lot of shit to do today. We're gonna see how much of it we can get done.
Yeah. I'm excited. I did not think that I would feel like drawing, but I don't know. I watched a Drawfee thing last night, and they did basically like a character story challenge. And I totally wanted to do some fan art after that.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, it's good. So I basically started warming up last night. I didn't keep anything that I drew because it was all very bad, but it got me in the mood to draw. So
I hope
that's
you haven't stayed up since last night.
no, 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 no. I went
Sleep
to bed at like 7:30 p.m.
Sleeping is always the great equalizer for me. Like, anytime I warm up and go to bed, I have to start over in the morning. Brain don't work now. Gotta remember. Rugby as a member of Twerp. Hell, but that's good. I think I did that already. No, I did. We did NSP rugbies. That's on Twitter or Twitch. It's on Twitch. No, Twitter. It's on Twitter. Yeah. That was a really fun one. We could do Twerp. I do love me some. Oh, what's the drummer's name? I always forget the drummer's name. I feel bad.
I don't know any of their names.
Oh. Just being real weird. There we go. Okay. Oh, so what is rugby? A halfling, a god, a dwarf, or a catman or dogman? There's a lot of things in there. He's a goblin.
God.
He's a goblin. He's a goblin wearing a bugbear rug. He is creator and the destroyer. Really, he's just a shop clerk. That's all. I think today's going to be a good day for drawing. Pencil feels good. Everything's all kind of soft. It's going to be nice. Yeah, Lauren, the whole like add a gun to pictures isn't funny to me. We used to have people do that all the time, and I don't appreciate it. So, not a good joke in my mind. Not appropriate. Rugby don't need no gun. Rugby's got them wizard powers.
A wand of fireballs, though.
Wand of fireball would be pretty funny. Rugby is a gun. I mean, there we go. Yeah, is it Havve? Is that Havy? How do you pronounce that? I've just said have in the past. Is the robot drummer of choice? Yeah. Let's do some of this. Rugby has wares if he has. Yeah, exactly. Rugby has wares. He's got kobold wares. Know what you buying? Whoops. What you selling? I like making Rugby look a little more tired than he should be. With a cup of coffee that's bigger than his body. Is it a big cup of coffee? Is it a small goblin? Nobody knows.
Maybe both.
Maybe both.
Maybe neither.
Because a druid will make a drawfee cup of coffee that's also a Rugby. There we go. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty warmed up. So the way this works, I do have the viewer suggestion, all of them on the list. I'm going to roll a d20. We're going to draw some stuff. And we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Pugby is just mad that people shop at Rugby's shop. I agree. Yeah. Pugby is a spiteful person. And or tiny pug. My thought is probably that Rugby was very successful for the kobold vendor. And the person across the street got jealous and tried to make their own Rugby by awakening a pug and naming him Pugby. And now it's just like his existence is just 100% spite. Still taking suggestions? I am, Clown. You're very welcome to suggest one. Welcome in, by the way. I will put it on the list and we'll go from there. Someone duplicated Rugby and casted Polymorph on the clone. Yeah, that could work too. What happens if you take a pug and you tell it to polymorph into a goblin bugbear? Like, everything just goes weird. I hear you reading comments. I don't see you on YouTube. Where are you also streaming? Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Is it not up? It says it's going.
It took me a minute to find it.
Uh-oh. Hold on. No, yeah, it's up. It says I'm going. There's a link in the stream notifications if you're on the Discord. Is it just in the chat? Oh, yeah. You can just post it in the chat if you want, and then I will add it to the list. That's fine. Don't see the comments you're reading. Gotcha. That's interesting. I don't know. A lot of the comments that people were suggesting were on the community page, but I have them all on a list now. So I'm going to do that. If you don't see the actual chat that's happening right now, I'm not sure what's up with that. That's weird. How about a lanky rat warlock with a cloak that has too many pockets? I like that. Basic staff hat, small, and numerous pockets. So like a wizard, a grungy wizard rat. I'll add it to the list. Maybe not crunchy, but... All right, 17. A female myconid paladin that's black and yellow, wearing armor, carrying a sword. Digigrade legs. Ooh, boy. A werewolf fungus. That sounds creepy. I feel like maybe I should have given this to Druid, but we'll make it work. We'll make
Druid's
it work.
already drawing a mushroom.
That's true, too.
Who's going to sing us the song of his people?
Yeah. Welcome in, Corvus. How are you?
Kind of tired.
Snare freak trash bomb. That's funny. Just swap suggestions. Yeah, I don't know, Druid, if you have one yet. Myconid paladin. They're digigrade. They're going to be a little more curvy.
Vader Machinids.
Sounds terrifying now that I'm thinking about it more and more. feel like I got to do the cap, right? Like you have to have a little cap on it. Otherwise, it's not a mic in it.
Yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of very interesting mushroom caps. They said black and yellow, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any black and yellow mushrooms I know of. I probably won't get to the color just because of how this drawing stream works. See what we can do here. Fungus. Would hire the barge room? Barge room? Oh, yeah, over here. Nice.
The one that I'm drawing.
Would you care to partake in an adventure? I like the idea that, like they use the psychic spores to talk. So the bard just starts playing the music, and then everybody gets horrible singing, just blasted into their brains. I like the idea that regardless of what type of myconid they are, they just can't quite get the human proportions right. They always screw up something. So like really long.
Yeah,
legs.
same.
They have like permanent face blindness to mammals.
I always have them go wrong in the face.
Yeah.
Especially around the eyes.
Oh, should I draw eyes today? I don't usually draw eyes on my myconids.
I mean, I wouldn't call what I just drew eyes either. It's more like vacuous holes in place of eyes.
I'm gonna steal Druid's concepts.
I don't know, you do you.
So I've changed my stance on AI art.
Oh,
You think it's terrible now?
There's a specific brand of it that makes me upset.
Yeah.
Philip DeFranco was talking about one yesterday, and I was like, you know, like it. I appreciate the tool and the effort and the type of it, and I still think AI generated art is pretty neat, and has a place for use.
Yeah.
But then one of the last things he was saying was that a lot of people are arguing that it's the great equalizer, so people can get cheap art, and it only costs $10. And I was like, wait. So they're stealing all these people's art to feed into the algorithm, and then they're charging people for it. That is theft. Yeah. I don't like it. Because if it is just like a university trying something or like releasing something, that's totally different. When you start charging people for the use of it, then you have to have license for all of the base art that is used to train it. That's a business model. That's how that works. And so I was thinking like Adobe doing that would be perfect because they're basically buying the art from their stock stuff, and then would functionally license it out for the AI generation. But that's not how a lot of them are doing it. Okay, yep, nope, I gotta put my foot down and say that this is a bad idea.
Yeah, that's what a lot of the artists I follow been talking about, specifically that aspect of it.
Not that changes anything, I'm not using it. Imagine a D&D character. Mike Adusa. Oh yeah, I like that idea. Ivra Idol, that might be it, I'm not sure. Maybe a smaller mushroom, like long hair. Maybe it has a smaller mushrooms. Oh, just like lots of mushrooms hanging off the side. That would look like something kind of wildly inappropriate if it had more giant mushroom tips on the end of it. So I'm not going to do that. But there are a couple different... I think I'd used this one before when I did the Mike and Ed video. The ones that kind of make like nets or mesh. Not mesh. Yeah, it's mesh. I like the way that looks.
Are you leaning away from your mic? You're cutting out for me.
Whoops. Yep, probably. Sorry about that. Hold on. Why do I have 3 glasses on my desk? I'm being a lazy butt. Not sure if I like her eyes. Uh-oh.
Get rid of them.
Hey, if I want a shy guy...
Oh yeah, I mean, you do you, but if you're not sure about it, trash it. Delete your art.
Not a suggestion some other time, but I had an idea for a spore druid with a mushroom on his head who is secretly a reborn human. That could be a lot of fun. I like that idea. I really do enjoy the reborn concept, like just making all kinds of different characters out of dead things. But what was it? There is a reborn. What is it? Dang it! It's like a spore druid, not spore or spore drow. It is essentially a drow that has been killed and then reanimated by myconids. Or maybe it's reanimated by a spore mound. It's essentially just supposed to be a zombie, but I think that would be a great like starting race. I think that would be a lot of fun to start with some of those reanimated things.
I love plant zombies.
Maybe it is just a plant zombie, and I had a drow variant of it. I used it in one of the campaigns we played. How's everybody's week going? I heard somebody say they're starting a D&D game tomorrow. That's exciting.
Yeah, good luck with that. I hope it all goes well.
Looking forward to playing D&D this Saturday, I hope.
I think so. I think we will. I am feeling better. I've got everything prepared. So we should be good to play.
Hoping to get a job in a D&D group tomorrow. Nice. Best of luck. How would it be inoperable? Wait. Inappropriate, Lauren? I'm not sure what you're asking. Not a suggestion, but maybe some other... Oh, I already read that one. I'm sorry. Best of luck on getting a job. It's important. And always stressful.
Yeah.
I made Lars last week, and Lars was playing an orc, and every time we did anything flavorfully, he described his character as a large-sized creature. And I was like, why aren't you just playing a large-sized creature? He's like, well, I can't do that. I'm like, yeah, you can? And so I just made his character token huge, and he's like, "Yeah, this is great." And then he realized how big he was and couldn't fit through doors and stuff. And I was like, "This is great. This is my favorite thing now." So.
What do you mean now? This has been your favorite thing to talk about for years.
I haven't gotten to implement it on anybody for a long time. So
Well, I'm glad you're having fun with it.
Jonas got to play a large-sized Knoll, and he was just all about it. So it was good. It's always fun when I can make people see their just the what's the word I'm looking for?
Consequences?
Yeah, realize the consequences of their actions. It makes me happy. Consequences don't have to be bad. I just like seeing consequences.
I think consequences are important. My big thing that I love is odd reactions.
Yeah.
I love to get a rise out of my players. And consequences are one of the tools I use to do that.
Imagine God of War in D&D. Do you think the Minotaur ability to escape any maze is normal? Is that an ability? Do they have advantage on tracking out of mazes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. It makes sense based on the source material, but it also, I think, really, in my mind, which maybe they got rid of this, should just be like an advantage on dungeoneering. Would make sense to me.
I think a way it's like done is they are proficient in like navigation tools and always have a innate sense of direction.
Okay, I like that.
So,
but you
so
should really give that to Goose too. Like Goose need that. Make a Goose any migratory bird.
homing pigeons.
Yep, homing pigeons.
Ducks.
Basically, most birds.
Anything with a gizzard. Do minotaurs have gizzards? Is that what we just discovered today?
I don't think so.
They would have a rumen though.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Which is
bonus acid damage to any plant
similar.
they consume.
Hey, Gorons have it bad enough as it is. Let's not make another thing that does extra swallow damage to them.
Only in the first edition.
Yeah. I actually haven't looked yet in the second edition lore for Pathfinder for Gorons. Are they still canonically delicious?
I think they are.
No.
No, they have to be. You can't get rid of deliciousness.
So they've made it where the people who thought they were delicious were just weirdos. And so... they're no longer being hunted down for food, at least.
Legends say they're trapped in the maze. The weird thing about using the Greek myth for the Minotaur is that it was one Minotaur. So that's one thing. Yeah, and there's a weird thing about them either guarding the maze or the maze was really designed to prevent people from seeing the Minotaur. I've birthed a weird monster baby. Better build a giant cage for it.
Yeah, I remember one version that was like a dancing path for the king's daughter,
Hmm.
Ariadne, and so they just enclosed it.
Yeah, maybe that is a little weird. Because the whole thing with, was it Theseus, right? Who was trapped in the maze?
Yes,
Oh.
Theseus.
I thought there was something about he had a thread that let him get out, but maybe that was just Disney
Yeah.
fluff.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ariadne is supposed to have given him a golden thread, spool of
Yeah.
golden thread that he could follow.
Called a clue.
Oh, is that why we call things clues?
Yeah.
Nice. This clue guides you out of the maze. Oh, okay.
Because she didn't need it, because she knew the path in and out.
Yeah. Adam has a point. Like, one of the we have a rule in the Discord, which I think extends to the thing we can't argue about lore. We can present lore, but there's no reason to argue about it because the stories are told by thousands of different people in different ways, and it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So, does it make sense for Minotaurs? Not really, but thematically, I get why they did it. It's interesting.
First edition Pathfinder Minotaurs have an ability called Natural Cunning, which gives them immunity to the maze spell,
Oh, okay.
and makes it so they can never be caught flat-footed.
See, I like that. Okay, that makes sense. That's very much more specific, which is why I was saying, like, in my mind, I would just give them bonuses to dungeoneering, because dungeoneering can be used to roll for, like, oh, what's my best path based on, you know, the layout of this dungeon? What would I expect to see? That makes sense for someone who knows mazes, knows maze construction, and maybe lives in mazes. And so I like that makes him immune to the spell, because that's just basically a mind-altering effect of, haha, I've trapped you in a confusing location. It's like, yeah, this isn't confusing to me. I get this.
Yeah.
Understanding how to get out of a maze is half the thing.
Interesting. I'm looking at the maze spell right now, and it banishes somebody to an extra-dimensional labyrinth.
Yeah. Didn't
Which
Grog
is
get
cool.
thrown in one of those ones?
I would not be surprised.
I think it's Cinda Pandemonium, which is a giant labyrinth.
Yeah. So yes, but more.
Yeah, more terrifying.
Maze spell is good. I really like the maze spell.
I've never been high enough level to cast it. Okay, what am I rolling?
Still at D20. We got a big list today.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm about to get this one too.
An 8.
An 8. Speak of the devil. Half fire genie, half minotaur. Storm herald with a battle axe. Flaming minotaur.
Battle axe, did you say?
Yeah, battle axe.
Flaming Minotaur.
Minotaur Ifrit.
Battle axe. Okay. Bring on the beef.
Where's the beef?
I think I am about done with this one. I could spend a lot of time putting detail on the tabard here, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're gonna call it. I like this design though. I think this is really cool. Kind of very lumbering. Sword is just massive because, you know, muscles. Are there are no funguses that have, they'll have chitin instead of like succulent.
Yeah.
Sorry, succulars? No, that's not right. What makes trees go?
Vascular system?
No, like
Xylem and phloem?
No, what trees have their wall structures.
Cellulose.
Cellulose, there we go. Mushrooms have scales.
I think so, yeah. Mushrooms eat cellulose.
Yeah. So I assume they'd be strong if they were a creature. I feel like they'd be tough. How tall would she be? I was thinking like pretty tall. 7 to 9 feet. Definitely. Do you think there's like a mathematics in the world of D&D? I mean, yeah. I don't see why not. How do complex math to determine outcomes to look... Whoa. Sorry, hold on. I'm not sure how to read that sentence. Who do complex math to determine outcomes or to know how likely that outcome is? Because they can realize at some point the same set of outcomes keeps happening. Statistics? Is there statistics in D&D? Is that the question? I'm not sure how to answer that.
I mean, my table has an astrophysicist and an accountant. So yeah, our table does statistics.
Jump Rope has several times played bookkeepers.
Sorry.
To my chagrin, because every time we do that, I end up having them fight like corrupt people in a town, and then Jump Rope wants to like, I want to look at the books, and I'm like, oh no. What can I glean from this? It's a bunch of stuff, a bunch of things. I don't know. Now I have to know about books.
You see that they placed a lot of money in the most recent election. Too real?
Too real. There's something in the book that just says, paid a whole bunch of bribes to corrupt guards. And it has all their names. Congratulations. You've solved the solution. All right, I'm done with this one. I'm very happy with it. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. All right, let's roll some dice. Ratfolk artillerist artificer that makes toys for orphan children.
So Santa Claus?
Santa with a howitzer?
Santa rat.
Santa rat sounds pretty awesome. Let's do Santa rat.
Oh God.
The artillerist just uses like cannons, right? Siege weapons? Or do they just... What makes the artillerist special?
Magic cannons, yeah.
Magic cannons.
Little floating turrets or crawling turrets.
Nice.
They also specialize in wand crafting.
Ooh, I like that.
So basically any type of long range exploding device.
How would a rat beard work? Would it go all the way down the muscle, or would it only be like a mustache?
I'm going to Google bearded rat.
Bearded rat. Is rolling for gold gambling? I think so. And if so, does it mean the cleric can't roll for gold? Oh, well, the cleric isn't rolling for gold. You, as the cleric's, the cleric's your avatar. You're rolling for gold.
Oh.
Can you put flames on the Minotaur horns? I think Drew can do whatever he wants.
I'm working on it. I'm probably going to have to shrink down this head a little bit in order to get all of the shoulder beef I want into this pose. But I found good reference, and I'm really happy with the shape of this head.
Oh, thank you, Adam. Okay. Do you think there's like mathematicians in the world of D&D who do complex math to determine outcomes? You're right. That does help. Context helps people. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Math wizards would be great. I think that would be awesome.
the Wizard School of Probability and Statistics,
Yeah, that'd be great.
which probably would be of sub-school Dunamancy.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that's-
it like I was gonna
that's what I
say,
was
it,
gonna say.
it's directly opposed to like any star wizards or astrologians. Like, use real math. Never.
That's the only bearded rat I've found.
Bearded rat. What? There we
It's
go.
very Splinter-like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it doesn't answer my question either because that's like it's from the front. Cheated.
Sorry, it's the only one. Guess people assume rats don't have beards.
Yep.
But it kind of looks like it's coming from like extra long whiskers.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it could just be. I kind of like the whiskers ideas, so maybe we'll just stick with that. Maybe we'll give him like a braid. Santa probably doesn't have a braided beard, but I can't prove that, so just we'll have to hope for the best. If I was Santa, which I'm not, I'll just put that out there now and squash the wiki page. I would not braid my beard. Isn't that just the power of reading the future? I mean, yeah. Imagine a super annoying math wizard who just sees every single thing you're doing before you do it. They've made a couple TV shows about that. There was an episode of Fringe. Episode of Fringe about that. I love that show. It's so good. Except they haven't.
I just haven't heard that show's name in forever. AD&D is trending on Twitter?
Hot damn.
I really want to give this bull boy a Hellboy flaming crown between his horns.
That sounds awesome.
Let's see. Position.
What kind of coat would an artillerist have?
I mean, like, easy answer, a Western style duster.
What if he makes those weird, like, propeller spinny toys? People know what I'm talking about? It's just like a propeller on a stick and you spin it and it flies.
Oh,
I'm an artillerist. They spin them all over the place. Rook is not Santa. He's Krampus. I'd probably be closer to Krampus if anything else. Isn't the division for wizard with the lucky feet? That could be. That's a way to do it. Who's Krampus? Evil Santa? Yeah, that's the easiest way to describe it. He's not technically evil. He's just corporal punishment Santa.
Yeah.
children.
Santa's like, oh, you were bad? Well, here's some socks. Krampus is like, oh, you were bad, and beats them with a stick. Like, all right, that's not appropriate, but here, sure, good job.
You can be beaten with a thorn-covered switch, chained and dragged behind my sleigh, or you can get in the sack and get kicked.
Just put in a bag and beat up is the worst. You might think these weird German has literal demon and naughty kids. Weird German has a little demon. Naughty kids, but then Jesus for good kids in some areas. That's true too, yeah. Sometimes Santa just not real. Just go away.
Only sometimes.
Sometimes. Depends where you live. What was the other thing I was thinking about? Pickles, man. I learned about the Christmas pickle this year.
Really?
I mean, I knew the St. Nicholas pickle thing, but I didn't know until I went out to Leavenworth that there's apparently a story about a Christmas pickle, and so you would hide the Christmas pickle before bed, and then whichever child woke up and found the pickle in the Christmas tree got to open presents first. It's like, that's a weird tradition, but okay.
Yeah, it's very kind of Germanic. Maybe that's why I know about it. My family's very German. I've got
I was gonna argue it sounds very Victorian and made up.
Also, just saying,
Sorry.
images. Krampus is just a mutant X-Men reindeer.
I mean, there has to be a Krampus mutant.
Fights Luke Cage or something. Just running around New York.
Like the Wendigo did.
Yep.
Considering they had Krampus X-Men.
they had Krampus and X-Men.
I'm seeing through. Yep,
Nice.
Krampus.
Awesome.
X-Men did not let me down.
Hey, if Stan Lee can culturally appropriate something, he's gonna. Just do it. I love Stan Lee. Yeah, he has made some weird choices over the years.
Yes, yes, he has. And generally, I think people only love him more because of it.
Instead of flying rat folk artificer, it's artillerist who makes. I'm guessing flying toys is my is what I'm doing. I don't want to give him baggy pants, but I like how I drew his legs. Maybe he's got shorts on. That could be funny.
He gives kids little propeller hats.
Yep. I have not drawn the arms on this rat folk yet. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. Maybe he doesn't have armholes on the coat. Maybe he just like he's got little rat fingers in here. He's like, yes. It just becomes a giant cape. Imagine at the end of your campaign, Christmas rolls around, and you have to roll with advantage or disadvantage, depending on what you've done, good or bad stuff during the campaign. That's a really cool idea. I like that. Roll for treasure. Remember when you beat up those goblins? Yep. Here's your goal.
Or here's it's like, yeah, that was considered an evil act in Santa's eyes, so -5 presents.
I did that to Waring's players, and they never let me live it down yet. That was like a year ago.
That killing goblins was considered an evil act.
Yeah. No, I just like I punished. These guys were playing, and I'd been listening to their game, and when I got to DM it, I made them. I made them face some of the bad stuff they did. They were just really upset about it. I'm like, you tried to light that lady's house on fire for no reason. And he's like, yeah, but I was just having fun. I'm like, she wasn't having fun. People
Call it attempted murder.
Yeah,
and arson.
People don't like having to face their decisions.
Hey, we're not supposed to get political.
Depending on the number, you either get a cool item for Santa or you have to fight Krampus. That rat gives me New York salesman vibes. You want to buy a watch? I got so many watches.
I mean, all artificers need to be a bit crunchy.
Why aren't you using magic like a normal person, you weirdo? All artificers are kind of outsiders or heretics. I cast light. I create a glow stick. Sick.
Dude, what's your problem?
I had to squeeze 1,000 jellyfish to make this.
But I can cast light.
Mine's more interesting.
Why do you have to take everything from me?
Huge glasses. He's an artisan, he needs goggles, but I kind of like the idea that he just has huge glasses.
Wanted to make this cowboy very angry, and I'm having a really hard time getting the eyes to actually read as angry.
It's gonna teach the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles illegal fighting moves. Now retrieve your pocket sand. Go for the nuts.
Fairly sure that's a valid move in some martial arts.
Muay Thai. Maybe not. I don't know.
Well, there's like sparring martial arts, and then there's self-defense. Self-defense is just like, all right, here's what you do. You destroy them. Which is not very sportsmanlike.
No, yeah, that's true.
If you're doing a tournament fighting, yeah, they generally don't do that. Well, yeah, I'm doing that martial arts. It's like boxing, but you curb stomp them a lot. Whoa, wait, what?
Always remember Sing. Solar plexus instep, nose and groin.
Is that self-defense stuff? What is that? That sounds really familiar.
It's from a movie where the. So, have you ever watched Miss Congeniality?
Okay, gotcha. Yep, I remember that now. You're right.
She teaches the whole audience how to do self-defense.
I don't know you. That's my purse. It's the Bobby Hill.
Oh. Damn it, Bobby.
Ooh.
Dad, can I have a gun rack on my bike?
It's the happiest day of my life.
Okay, that's getting better.
I think I'm going to call this here. I'm not really sure what else to do with it. No, I'm just shading clothes. I can't read that one. Sorry, Adam. I don't think the actual martial artists in a club compare to fights in the streets. Oh yeah. First, I don't know you. That's great, Hashi Brown.
Liking the Hellboy crown on your Mentor, Druid.
Thanks.
I just realized that, like, yeah, it does look really good. This leg is all kinds of jacked up. It's a really good drawn foot, but it's not a good rat leg.
Mm.
I think we're gonna stop before I just muddle with it forever. Red Artificer done! Oh, jeez. Anybody watch the old Pink Panther movies? Those are always just hires a guy to try to beat him up. Sorry, keeps himself on his toes. Softshell turtle. Fired turtle with bean-shaped. I don't know what that word is. Animal whoops. Like photospores under their eyes. I assume that's the weird like patch on their face. It's adapted to an arboreal lifestyle. So we're drawing like a forest turtle. Oh, boy, this is complicated.
All shelters are so odd.
I did something very strange and it like broke. Apparently my first cell is infinitely long. Let's go there. Okay. How do I make text do things? Alright. It has the proportions of a gibbon. What?
Gibbon?
A monkey.
So it's a
Oh.
spider monkey softshell forest turtle. I have a feeling that I'm just drawing monsters now instead of D&D characters.
I mean, you like drawing monsters, though.
True.
And I mean, you are the one who says that, like, play a monster's character.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean make a monster up. Split fin flashlight fish. Okay, so this is a turtle fish monkey. I might have to. I might have to change the rules next week. I'm having to look up a lot of stuff.
I was gonna say this sounds a lot like a Monster Hunter monster.
Is it a Monster Hunter monarch?
It sounds. The combination of things sound like a Monster
Then just
Hunter monster.
like just save Rook some time then and post a picture of it.
Softshell turtle. Can people see these messages? Yeah, they should. They should be able to, Jaden. Do you draw different caps for your mushroom mommies? I don't know what that sentence means. And you draw them with different hairstyles. I generally do draw my myconids with different caps to make the hairstyles look different. Turtlefish monkey, yeah.
You also tend to make your myconids very female coded.
I think it's more interesting that way.
I mean, that's fair. I think I make mine a lot more monstrous. I try to keep them androgynous and really really make the proportions weird.
I honestly don't know what else to do with this. Was there? I don't think there was a class or. Well, hold on a second. Character being a ranger who uses boomerangs. Oh boy. Okay. You're new. You haven't played it. That's fine. What got you guys into D&D? Boy. First time I played D&D was like second edition, and I think it was probably the Monster Manual got me wanting to play it. But I played that a little bit, and then I stopped, and I didn't play her again for like 5-10 years.
For me, it was a combination of the McElroys and my brother.
It was the D&D movies for me.
Wait, there's more than one?
Yes.
There are some old ones, right?
Old is a relative term. It came out in like kinda 2000, early 2010s.
Oh, really?
Normal to have preferences as to what specific races and monsters look like. For example, for rabbit folk without the buck teeth. Yeah, you can do that. I think that's fine. I tend to draw a lot of my dragon folk, kobolds. I have two different ways to draw them. I generally like using tortoises when I draw turtles. Yeah, that kind of stuff is definitely in my head somewhere. Machina is a real fun to draw because you messed up the proportions and it wouldn't matter because they're all weird shaped. Yep, I agree with that. I like that a lot. I was in a freeform RP and wanted to incorporate rules. Check out OG structures. Nice. Oh, hello. Soft shell turtles are the worst.
Oh no, giraffe neck turtles. By me.
Soft shell. Oh, I finally remembered what a soft shell turtle is. I've been thinking leatherback turtles for this entire time. I'm like, they're not that weird. You guys are mean.
Soft shell turtles are just hamburgers. Like they
Yep.
look like hamburgers.
Yeah, soft shell turtles are actually strange looking.
Yeah. They have like really long necks that are kind of just creepy.
Yeah.
Got big eyes though, so I'm gonna have to change this up. Oh lordy, their feet. That is terrifying. Asher Bound, whatever you just posted, that's terrifying. Soft shell turtles are delicious. I ate ones once in a stew. Whole episode of Gumball about how they're weird and full. Prehistoric fish don't taste good. That's interesting. Why not? And how do we know? I was reading something the other day about, well, reading, that's not the right word. Watching something. Perusing the internet. They were talking about boomerangs. And that, like, the fact that we know boomerangs for returning is strange because originally boomerangs, if it came back to you, it would be a bad boomerang.
Yeah, I always understood them as like essentially thrown clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they're specifically designed to throw and break
bone.
kangaroo necks, right?
Something like that, yeah. Art from Rook, adorable dude. Art from Druid, evil demon minotaur. I think it looks
Hey,
good.
that was the fucking prompt, okay?
What's the prompt? The coelacanth is a prehistoric fish that don't taste good. Oh, okay, that's right. This guy reads.
I didn't know you could read.
I have one of those text to speech apps on the computer. It's not true. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, and I'm not gonna feel bad about it.
What is that? Copy by pose?
Hmm?
The
No,
thing
I'm
that you're
just
not gonna feel bad about?
giving him super bugly eyes.
Oh. No, I thought you were just copying my pose.
And I was giving some horns. Then
Don't forget the flaming crown.
flaming crown. Weird neck flaps because it's just gross. They have huge eyes. Their eyes are massive compared to the rest of their body.
Those are probably more of a sight hunter than anything.
Don't they live in like super murky water?
Yeah, their eyes are on the top of their head, and they're meant to just like sit in the silt. That's why they look so weird. And their little nose sticks out of the mud, and when something swims by, they go blah.
Yeah, all bottom feeders are messed up looking.
Yeah. Probably also the reason why they have such long necks.
Yep. My whole body's meant to look like poo.
Weird flex, but okay.
I gotta hide in the fish poop. Let's see what we got going on here. The returning kids were toy versions of hunting sticks. Oh yeah, the returning were kind of toy versions. Yeah. Lord Dio asked, what was the worst game you ever played? It was a game based on Magic the Gathering where after the wizard activates his spark, oh good, by accident the whole table started trying to metagame and steal it, kill him. Funny. Its name used to mean taboo. Boomerang? Oh, the coelacanth. Okay, gotcha. There's a crevasse in America where fish haven't changed a lot since the dinosaurs. The water they reside in is very complicated to recreate. Interesting.
Are you talking about the Devil's Hole?
Probably. The DM forced to defend some kids with 1 HP from a barbarian invasion? Oh no. They would shove them into me. I died since I was failed. The stealth. Oh, that's well. Squishy warlock. Block the DM after. Oh, bummer. Social turtles look like liver that got run over by a truck. Yeah. Can people see these texts? Yeah, Jaden, I can see them. Is there something going on, or what's up? Just if you have a question, you can just ask the question. Their name is Diablos. Gotcha. Bird poop caterpillar. There you go.
This is the Devil's Hole.
He's talking about the Devil's Hole. Gotcha. What kind of fish did you find in the Devil's Hole?
Little tiny blue fish.
I love these pupfish. They're so cute.
Are commissions free? No. So today we're doing the viewer suggestion. So if you want to suggest a character, you're welcome to. It gets put on a list, and then we roll a dice, and if it gets drawn, we draw it. If you want to do a commission, you can always contact us on Discord and sign up for a commission. So if you have a character suggestion, which would just be class and race, you're welcome to add that. But commissions are a little different, so. Oh, wow. Give him just squat little feet. There was something else going on with this, wasn't there?
Gibbons?
Oh yeah. Oh no, I gave him super long arms.
Okay.
That was it though. It was the thing.
It was the monkey part.
Tree turtles.
Bioluminescent
Yeah, bioluminescent.
fish tree turtles.
Hello, cat. What's up? I would like to be fed 2 hours early, please. Who's the CEO of balls? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. What is the best drawing you've ever made? That's subjective. I think my favorite is probably the Garan video I did. I really like that tree folk monk. One of my favorites. Really, really like it. If you haven't seen that video, go watch it. It's great.
Yeah, it's good.
You can go over there. It is illegal, but once people went there, they even puked in the water? What? They didn't get hefty
I'm
fines.
talking about Devil Soul.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
This hand
Do
sucks.
glowing mushrooms exist? I'm not sure. I think so.
Yeah. There are a few varieties of glowing mushrooms.
And yeah, Bionic's got it. Class and race, less than a sentence of detail is usually what I see. That's what I ask for, because partially if people just word vomit like a paragraph on the page, it's so specific that I can't do that in less than 20 minutes. So it's the more generic they are, the better we can get through a bunch of them instead of just one or two.
Yeah.
What would a psychedelic myconid look like? Probably like a normal myconid, but with really wacky colors. Sir, feed me 2 hours early or I'll bother you the entire stream. That's pretty close. Pretty close to what Pixel does. It's technically bioluminescent, okay? Depends on what it looks like before and after you eat it. There are even glowing pigs. Nice. Foxfire, bioluminescent fungus with growing shrooms. Nice. Pigs are scary. Pigs are interesting. Yeah. We have domesticated the hell out of them, but they are very smart and very tough and very mean.
Yeah, they're like the only thing we haven't bred into insensibility, despite our best efforts.
Yeah. It takes just a couple days of them being in the wild before they turn completely feral.
I'm free! I don't need math no more!
Yeah, like, they'll, like, all their hair will just naturally start to grow out really fast, and
Interesting.
yeah, it's crazy how quickly they go wild.
Grow to be the size of a minivan.
Indeterminate
Godzilla?
growth pigs. Do pigs have indeterminate growth? They can just get really big. I know that for sure.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if there are any mammals of indeterminate growth. I know fish for sure. Some lizards and snakes. My best friend is a pig. Do I just put it in chat? Yeah, that's fine. Just post it in chat. Dragonborn cleric holding a rapier. Sounds good. Put it on the list.
Dainty. Yeah, I know in case with snakes, generally only like snakes that live predominantly in water, like anacondas, have indeterminate growth because they're suspended a lot of times.
That makes sense to me.
Oh, jeez.
He's a big pig.
Yeah,
It's
eat you alive if you fall
Mr.
unconscious.
Pig.
Yeah, I remember that. My friends had raised pigs when they were younger, and every time I went over to visit or help them on their farm, they would always like, "Don't put anything near the pigs; they will eat it." And it's like, what? Like, yeah, don't put your hands on the fence. Don't step on the fence. Pigs will eat you. It's like, that's scary. Does pigs eat D's? Oh boy. Those nuts? Maybe. Hot calling contest. Hog calling contest. Are the most American thing I've ever seen. I got stuck watching a dog show over Thanksgiving.
As you do.
As you do.
Like the Westminster dog show?
Dude, I have no idea. Like, this is the most information you're going to get out of me about it. And one of the dogs that won, they were like, "Oh, he's already won 200 best in shows." And I'm like, what the hell? Are you like, that's a lot of dog shows. That's a lot of dog shows.
What is even the point at that point? Like, we get it.
Bragging
You're,
rights?
I guess.
Right to have kids?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, like, Jump Rope was talking about, because I was like, well, that seems excessive. And it's like, you go to a dog show every week, every weekend. You do two every weekend. That's like 100 a year. So if the dog lives to be 4 years old, spends the first 2 years of his life at shows, and then you breed it out, right?
Just so darn cute.
They are. They're pretty cute. What is the worst dog breed? I'm not a good expert for that, but I have a friend that had a pretty blatant opinion on that. I think it was poodles. Certain kind of poodle? Can't remember.
Best kind of dog breed is a mutt because they're the ones that are least likely to have systemic issues because of inbreeding.
Yep. I agree with that. I have no idea what to do with this picture. I'm just going to erase this part. I think we're going to call it there.
Sounds good.
This was a weird one. I apologize to whoever suggested this was. I attempted it. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with the turtle. I do like different turtle variants, though. I really do like turtles. So, cool idea. Cool idea. Have to spend more time developing it if I ever wanted to really look into it. Wait.
Sure, it's book of turtles.
Where's dog breed's cat? Hashi Brown, get out of here. Just get
Agreed.
Cats are dogs, and cats are the best dog breed.
Jump Rope posted a pretty good GIF in the Discord. You do be looking like a seahorse. Seahorse? Wow, I read that whole sentence in one word. Seahorse on the back. You're right. That's pretty good. Ask about Shiba. Their cat software on dog hardware. I like that. All right, I'm gonna roll some dice. A Goliath barbarian with one long chain shackled to him and hung around him. Goliath barbarian with One long chain. Like just wearing chains? Alright. I'm gonna half-ass the chains like you have no idea. Because chains take forever to drop it. We're gonna do it.
Is he like that one league character that uses chains?
Did you say one Link character? What?
League
Oh.
character.
Is there a League character that has chains? Maybe I missed that.
Yeah, he was like a prisoner of war. Or political prisoner, so like he uses like his shackles as weapons.
That sounds kinda cool. Maru? Yeah, cat? So sad. Such a sad cat. Imagine a D&D game, and if anyone rolls sixes, the game ends. Sounds like it would end very quickly. Sounds like it would end really quickly. Yeah, I would not play that game. That sounds like it would not be fun at all. We were talking about maybe getting a dog. And then Jump Rope say, if we got a dog, it would be your dog. And I was just like, well, I don't want a dog. I was like, why are we talking about getting a dog? And I was like, I guess that's a good question. Why are we talking about getting a dog? So I don't think I'll be getting a dog anytime soon. I like the idea of a dog, but not, I don't think I would want to have a dog.
I have to imagine that neither Pixel nor Skip Cat like the idea of a dog.
Oh, yeah, no. They're both very anti-dog. They did both actually grow up with dogs, but they're Skippy doesn't really care. Skippy prefers not to be sniffed. Maybe that's why Skip Cat doesn't like being sniffed. Because my sister's dog was bananas. Roll for stray cats. Wait, so Hashi Brown, are you saying that worst dog breed is cat? Does that mean there's a spectrum from like Labradoodles to cat? As the worst dog? Like, here's all the lists of worst dogs? Or is it like the best dog is
I think they're just making a joke that cats are the worst pets.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, are we saying all cats are worse than dogs, or are we saying of the worst dogs,
Yes.
cats can be bad?
That's what I'm saying.
I like cats.
I would rather have a cat than a dog, personally. Mostly because I have the personality of a cat in that I mostly like to be left alone.
My cat
And
thinks he's a dog.
very occasionally,
I'm sorry.
very occasionally I like snuggles.
He's bad at it.
My cat thinks he's a dog and he's bad at being. Gotcha. Okay.
You know, I wasn't going to color this. I'm going to just color the fire.
Wait, when's the next season of Critical Vox Machina come out? Is it January? I thought it was December, but it's December now.
I think it's like at the end.
Is it at the end of these? Okay.
I think it may be Christmas.
Is campaign 3 done? Did I miss it?
No.
No,
The anime cartoon.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been keeping up on it recently, so I mean, maybe Mercer TPK'd everybody. I don't know.
It can happen. Oh, Henry Winkler's gonna be in it.
Nice.
I don't know who that is.
Fonz, right?
Fonz.
I don't know who that is.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry, internet.
The Chihuahuas are the meanest dogs. I have some scars from Chihuahuas, yeah. Hey.
Okay, so no, it premieres in January.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the exact date has not been released.
You know, I have met some really sweet Chihuahuas and some really nasty big dogs, but like for the most part, I think I've met more nasty small dogs than big dogs. I don't think it's specific to Chihuahuas. I think
Well,
it's just a
if you have
little dog thing for small dogs that have not been trained properly.
If you have a big nasty dog, that dog doesn't get to meet people. That's kind of the way it works. But if you have a nasty small dog, it's like you don't care.
It ain't gonna kill someone.
It's probably not going to kill anybody. Oh my god, cat. Get out of here.
No.
Please. You don't understand. I'm so hungry. Will you get the scritches? No food. Is that what you want? No? This is what I want. Little dog syndrome is very real. Oh, yeah.
Especially when they've not been properly socialized.
Don't bite as it bites you. Don't bite as it bites you? Chihuahuas? Big, nasty dogs don't live long. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part of it. The little tiny dogs with anger issues can maintain 6 kids and still be alive. That's true. I'll maim 6 kids. The small white dog in my town that bit 40 dogs. Oh, wow. 10 kids. That's unfortunate. People, take care of your dogs, please. Train them. Train them. It's important.
Get them spayed or neutered.
Bob Barker, your dog.
I did not know Bob Barker was a is it verb, adverb?
I think that
the
might just
correct
be a thing I
terminology?
just made up right now.
I was like very confused. I was like, okay.
Well, you guys get that? We get what I'm saying, right? No? Price is Right? Remember spay or neuter your dog? Bob Barker was a advocate for that and for a
Okay.
couple no-kill
I
shelters
did not know
in
this.
California. Yeah, so if you ever watch The Price is Right, that's how he ended The Price is Right every day.
I don't know if I ever saw the end of them. That's the thing.
I didn't have cable as a kid, so like when I was sick and I went home, that was literally the only thing. It was like soap operas or The Price is Right. Those are the two things I had to watch. So I watched a lot of Price is Right.
Like sands through an hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
It was always Days of Our Lives. Though.
Yeah.
God, I can just imagine the pinching that would be going on with this giant chain. Yeah, you're fine.
I don't know, maybe he's a fan of Zanka-san.
Hmm? Big advocate for requiring licensings to own unfixed dogs or cats. That could be a thing. I mean, I guess you have to register them if you want to, like, if you want to breed them. So who knows? I once had a dog that purred. I don't know how he did it. Little dogs aren't seen as an issue because they're small and seem harmless. Something I like about cats is you can just kind of huck them. Like, not like violently, but like pick up a cat off a table and you just kind of let it go and it's fine. You pick up a small dog, like you have to very carefully and gingerly put it on the ground.
All right, that's as much as I'm gonna do on this beefy boy. It really grew on me.
It's a good one.
He got big.
Do you throw your birds into the air then? What? Both cats and dogs are very small dogs. Can cover both sides. Okay. If your German Shepherd bites someone who broke into your yard and starts beating them with a rake. I would be impressed if your German Shepherd could beat somebody with a rake. I would have that dog. I would 100% own that dog. Like, I like German Shepherds.
There's these, I guess they're TikToks, but I mostly saw them on Instagram, where this couple, they have I think it's like a border collie, and they'll like give it foam swords and they'll like play fight with the swords.
Yeah, I've seen that. Cats are easier to throw. Rook, Christmas 2022. Yep, there you go. Oh, they beat the dog with a rake. Oh, that's not good.
Oh. I would have much rather that the dog beat the person with the rake.
Yeah, I would train my guard dog to just like womp on somebody with a rake. That'd be great.
His dog attacked me. He needs to be put down. Sir, you clearly were not bitten.
These are scratch marks.
You were attacked with a rake. How did a dog do this? Anyway, okay, I rolled a 17.
Victorian era human warlock hobo who is scared of sleeping, so they don't have to talk to their patron. That's actually, I like that story. That's a good backstory. That, like,
Yeah, it is.
A warlock who can communicate with their patron when they sleep, so they just try not to sleep. That's great. Laser beam cat. Hobo is my favorite class. Maybe we've talked about my non-real hatred of dogs on the stream before. Whenever someone I know gets a dog and everyone's all super excited, someone always says like, "Oh yeah, Rook hates dogs." I'm like, I don't hate dogs. I hate getting punched in the nuts with dog nose or getting licked in the face. Like, those are the two things I don't like. Dogs are fine. Don't punch me in the nuts or lick me in the face. Those are the two things I don't want. And most times when people get new dogs, like, that's what the dogs are all about. I need to sniff everything. It's like, please don't. Please don't. Why do you hate dogs? It's like, oh my god. Dogs are fine.
Jeez, Rick, stop hating on dogs.
Yep. Every time. Every time. All day, every day. Cats are easier to throw. Rook hates dogs. So that's how we're gonna end the year. Put it on a sticker.
Rick out here just javelin throwing cats across.
You think wiener dogs would like be more aerodynamic than they are? I was hanging out with a corgi while we were in Leavenworth, and it snowed a good foot, and so this little tiny, this is a short corgi for corgis, it would just be running along the footpath, and then it would like divert and get stuck in the snow and just like because it would high center. It was really funny. It was really funny. Super cute. Do enjoy me a good corgi story. Corgis and Dachshunds. I wanted a wiener dog for a long, long time. And then my grandmother got one, and I stopped wanting one. Not for anything bad. It was just like, oh yeah, you know, it's funny and novel, but I don't need a dog. But they super cute. Super cute.
Or the larger, lazier dogs.
Yeah, I like big lazy dogs too. Except they smell funny.
And some of them smell. If you don't bathe them.
They got that dog smell. Cats definitely have cat smell, but I can't smell cat smell as much. Dog smell is always prevalent in my nose. Sorry for making you draw Shane. That's alright.
I think my biggest draw to dogs is really kind of sad and ridiculous. Is it's so much easier to bathe a dog than it is to bathe a cat. And for me, I would have to bathe a cat because cat dandruff makes me eyes water and sneeze a lot. So
my thing with cats is like same thing with like the throwing thing. Like, it's a pain in the ass to wash a cat because you just don't have to do it very often. But when you do have to wash them, it's like you go through the whole shebang and then you give them a quick dry with a towel and then you just let them go. And they're like, I'm going to go deal with this myself. Whereas a dog, just like, you have to like spend an hour drying them off. It's like, why? Why are you still wet? Like, I'm going to go shake this on your bed. It's like, damn it. Damn it, dog.
that I don't care about.
Dog smell.
Because most dogs I ever had are short-haired dogs, so they dry pretty quickly.
Well, I'm super allergic to short-haired dogs.
I have known some shaggy dogs in my life. Big old shaggy dogs.
I've never had a hard time with fluffy dogs, but like I've run into a couple of like really short-haired dogs, like bulldogs and Rotties, that like they gave me hives real bad.
Oof.
That's no good. Bionic says dogs actually are more willing to get in the bath if you are in it with them, just socialize them to know it. Yeah, and I think that's smart. We had Pixel hates baths. He just like loses his shit, and we got a glass shower, like with a door, glass shower door. And we're like, this would be perfect. So we like brought him in there, closed the door, turned the water on, and he exploded. Like he tried to climb, just like spinning around, freaking out. It's like, oh, this was a bad idea. Yeah. You real dumb, cat. Real dumb.
Most house cats do not like water.
Yeah. Skip Cat has just like it just accepts it now. He used to howl and whine, but now he's just like, all right, just do it. Just get it over with. I'm gonna escape, and you're like, no, you're not. And he's like, okay. Whereas Pixel, you have to basically like hold his feet. So the way he's like, I'm going to climb up your body and rip off your face. It's like, okay.
So washing pics is a two-person job then.
Yep. He doesn't get baths too often, but every now and again he will find something under the shed and just like roll in it. I found a skunk.
Dead corpse.
Yep. That's a good gif, Ashley Brown.
Oh, it's one of those weird semi-hairless dogs.
Two of my friends have Dobermans, and one of them is deathly afraid of Skip Cat because he's a vicious animal. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Just a grumpy old man cat.
Yep.
The most terrifying of creatures.
All right, I think I am done with this. A bad boy. Time is it? Oh, it's only one. All right, cool. I'm gonna do another few. Yeah, thank you for the suggestion. Electron Goliaths. Big old rock monsters. Here we go. Ant folk. Oh no. Basically, ant flavored Thri-Kreen fighter. Nice. All right. I like that idea. Meow meow meow.
They're no longer rock monsters.
Goliaths in D&D 1 or?
Yeah. So
they
they're
lose stone
now.
endurance?
So what it is, they're now like, I guess lesser giant versions of other giants, so like storm giants, cloud giants.
Okay.
So like they're probably, I don't know, people who have, I don't know, drunk giant's milk when they were little or something. I don't know. That's like you. That was a Game of Thrones reference.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I did like the idea that like Merry and Pippin got taller because they had int draft or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that kind of thing. That could be a fun thing to add to D&D, just like passive world buffs. Your character gets slightly taller. What?
You grow 2/3 of a millimeter.
Do ants have internal mandibles? I don't remember. Or do ants not eat? I don't remember how this works. Gotta look up giant's milk. Ant face. Oh, good God. I hate it.
You were.
Somebody took a
super high def picture of a ant's face.
close up of the mandibles and antenna. Jeepers Christie, this is terrifying. I got nightmare fuel if people want it in the Discord. It's creepy though. So don't look at that if you are scared of bugs. Oh, got it, showed it. Alright, well, we'll just delete that real quick. Ants is creepy. Ants is creepy.
Yeah. So back to the glass thing. So like, say if your ancestry is a cloud giant.
Mm-hmm.
You, as a bonus action, you can teleport up to 30 feet as a bonus action,
Okay.
equal to numbers of your proficiency modifier.
Well, now I don't know how much I agree with that, because that's basically just making them. Were they always giantkin? Because I thought they were supposed to be elemental based.
Yes, they have always been giantkin.
They've always
just
been stone
giants.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I had a big correlation between Goliaths and Oread, which were
Earth Genasi.
Earth Genasi, yeah. Which that means if that's the way they're going to go with it, then the Earth Genasi just didn't exist in 5e. Which is a bummer.
It did, though.
Did they add it besides the...
Yeah, Earth Genasi is...
My video is out of date. Oh well.
Yeah, they even did an update for all the Genasi heritages.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I do remember that.
So, like, the particular flavor of Goliath we had in 5th edition were stone giant Goliaths.
Okay.
Who still have stone's endurance. Which... I don't know if it's still. So this one is, as a reaction, you can roll a d12, add your Constitution modifier, and reduce the damage of that.
Okay, that's close enough.
And so you can do it multiple times because you have proficiency.
Nice.
Bonus.
I really like the Pathfinder 2nd edition blocking mechanic. I think that's way more interesting than just like plus 2 AC.
I agree with you, but also it is kind of complicated.
It is, yeah.
They also have, at 5th level, they have large form. So as a bonus action, you can change your size to a large. Provided you have enough space for transformation. It lasts up to 10 minutes, or until you as a bonus action, dismiss it.
I don't like that. I think
Yeah,
I
make it
wish they
big.
would just let them be large creatures.
They ain't gonna do it.
I know, but they should.
Pathfinder doesn't even let you be large anymore.
It does.
It
Doesn't.
It does. It's in the rule book. It's just up to DM's
Reddit doesn't
discretion.
count.
Up to DM's. No, it says that in there. It's all based on DM's discretion. I'll find it. I'll find the proof of the pudding for
Thank you.
you. Can people hear the music, or has the music not been playing this whole time? Maybe it's just really quiet.
I don't hear any music at all.
Darn it.
Oh, now I do. This also sounds like really quiet music, so.
Yeah. Oh, I just cranked up the Discord audio. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Hopefully people can hear me. And people can hear the music. Have we just been really quiet all day and no one said
Yes.
anything? Well, dang it.
All right, everybody.
Yep. Who is this fisherman you're drawing here?
It said grizzled, old, Victorian era hobo human. That was my prompt.
That was the prompt. You're correct.
So I looked up some of my favorite high contrast photos, and this is what we're getting. Sleep deprived, grumpy old man who's afraid to sleep because his patron's a dick.
Sleep deprived Hemingway.
Pretty much.
A normal Hemingway.
Just, what kind of eyes do ants have? They little dots? Oh no, they're up here. That can't be right. What am I looking at?
Maybe depends on the ant.
It might. Are ants blind? Nope. They're weird. Eye bugs are just eye bugs. Bug eyes are very smooth in comparison.
This is one of the better portraits I've drawn in a really long time.
It's really good. It's real good. Ant faces are kind of cute as far as insect faces go. That's true. Kind of smooth. neatly compact, not full of death and mayhem.
I like wasp faces. They're cool.
Flies are just a shit show.
Yeah, flies are weird. I don't like their weird tongues. I don't like how their antennas look like they come out of their eyes. I don't like a lot of things about flies.
So what you're saying is you hate dogs.
Exactly. Yes. Why can't dogs be like dragonflies, which is to say cats?
Oh my god, dragonflies are like the biggest assholes in the universe.
What are you talking about?
Dragonflies
eat,
look amazing and are like very cool in every aspect of biology. Just fucking giant assholes.
Except for the fact that they eat like thousands of mosquitoes
That could be true.
a week.
They will attack the shit out of people. They'll kill birds. Terrifying. I might be thinking of praying mantises.
I was gonna say that sounds more like a praying mantis to me.
Yeah,
Dragonflies also eat butterflies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragonflies are terrifying. That's all I'm saying. They're awesome and terrifying.
I always thought whenever they flew as a kid, they looked like little mini helicopters.
Oh yeah. Make cool noise. Dragonfly's pretty dope. Terrifying. I have the same ambivalence. Is that the right word? Maybe that's not the right word. Horses and and dragonflies. It's like I respect what you are, and you're terrifying to me.
Yeah, no, that's not ambivalence.
Ah, they look so cool though.
2 facts about the dragon.
Dragonflies have ultra high attack success stats. They eat more than almost any other predator. That's awesome. Yeah, they're basically just like hyper streamlined. They put all their points in perception and fly speed, and then chewing ability.
Yeah.
Min
They
max.
just fly with their mouth open, just catch things.
Well, not just that. They hold their they have really long spindly legs. They hold them in like a net pattern, and the hooks they use the hooks on their legs to catch things midair.
They're death
That's how they catch
machines.
things like mosquitoes. They are death machines. They are the Apache helicopters of the insect world.
Most insects are death machines, anyways.
That's true. I guess that's a fair point. Like insects just have no fucks to give.
Yep. Thank God they're small.
That's the terrifying thing, right? Like they used to be bigger. And I worry for the day when they start growing to the size of dogs again.
That
We'd
won't
already be dead.
Yeah.
that won't happen as long as we keep polluting the atmosphere, because insects can only get as big as the amount of oxygen in the atmosphere will allow them.
Row. You guys hear this cat?
Not on Discord.
If I pick you up,
Oh. Western Justice just reminded me with his Transformers comment. Has anybody seen the trailer for the next Transformers?
No.
There's another one.
Yes. Rise of the Beasts. So we're getting beast
awesome.
machines.
Okay,
Yes.
I might watch that one.
I might watch that one too.
There's also the new Indiana Jones movie that's coming out. They released the trailer, I think, last week.
Awesome.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Antonio Banderas is in it. I think John Reese Davies is returning as well as Sala.
Is Harrison Ford reprising
Yeah.
his role?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping that Harrison Ford would, pass it on and we'd have Shia LaBeouf as the new.
I
I
kind
don't
of thought
know.
that was going to happen too.
He's shown to be in it, but I don't know how much of a role he'll have in it. So
Wait, Shia LaBeouf or Harrison Ford?
Shia LaBeouf. Because the trailer honestly is showing more of Harrison. So I don't know. Maybe he gets kidnapped and Shia LaBeouf have to go and rescue him.
Maybe Shia is his or he's teaching Shia the ropes.
You gotta
Possibly.
stay. Gotta get out of the library.
Don't mess with snakes.
Okay, 17 for my next one.
17. We're rolling high today.
Yeah, I am.
Krampus looking Minotaur. Brawny Brawler Barbarian. All big and scary, fangs and horns. Go.
A tall, buff satyr.
That does just sound like a satyr barbarian.
Yeah.
Because I assume Krampus has hooves. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think so.
Usually.
Am I stealing too much space here? I'm kind of.
No, you're doing good. You're fine.
Common Rider Thrakreen over here.
It does feel a little Common Rider-esque. Was he supposed to be a beetle or a ant?
It was an ant.
Was he an ant? Okay.
Oh, Commoner? I don't know.
I think Common
Not
Rider was
Common
supposed to be a
Rider.
beetle. Maybe he was supposed to be a dragonfly, though, now that I think about it. Krampus ranges from Minotaur-like with animals' heads to human-like-ish. There's a lot of cool Krampus costumes.
Judging by the helmet and costume, yes. Common Rider is based off a beetle. A rhinoceros beetle.
Yeah. call me the chopper.
They call me Ant-Man.
Alright, I think I can do one more. I'm gonna try to do one more. It is getting really cold in here. I should go turn the heater on. Later. I could turn the heater on, but I don't want to pay the power company money. I choose cold.
Get you an electric blanket.
Thanks, energy.
Yep, Cat would, I'm sure, appreciate turning the heat on.
Yeah, he's all. Doesn't matter. Triton Shadow Sorcerer. That sounds fun. Yo, Haru, hello, hello. How are you today? Triton Shadow. I gotta get some almonds. I'll be right back. Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Got the Brennan Lee Mulligan curse.
Yep. My thought exactly.
That was seriously one of the funniest rants I have seen in a long time.
It's like, let the DM eat.
Habanero almonds, very good. Hashtag not sponsored. Okay.
I would like to try the wasabi and soy sauce almonds, but I've not seen any in the stores near me.
I have to order those. Try to buy them from the store, they're more expensive. It's annoying. Tritons are just merfolk, right?
With legs,
Dang
generally
it.
speaking. I've also seen them pretty bulky because, I guess because they used to get like a bonus to Constitution, so they've always had like a bit of beef to them.
Yeah, Cat? I heard you stand up. Food. Food. No. No food.
What does Pathfinder's Tritons look like? Oh. Basically the same as D&D's, but...
Exactly the same.
well, their feet are like flipper fin feet.
Do they have a spell that can give them a tail? Or is that just the merfolk that can get feet?
Look, that might be a merfolk that can get feet.
I think it might be a merfolk thing.
Yeah, because I've always seen Tritons with legs and no flipper tails.
Ain't got no flipper tail. What makes a shadow sorcerer do? Real question.
They can summon a shadow hound.
That's interesting.
Just
Are they
wonder.
specifically a summoner class? Or do they just have access to
No.
shadow spells?
It's been a while since I looked at a shadow sorcerer. Let me refresh my memory. I just remembered I think at like 6th level they get Hound of Ill Omen.
Woo.
Yeah, since we've established that cats are better than dogs, they should have gotten a shadow cat.
Drew is not wrong here.
You could just make a shadow cat.
All I'm saying is there's no dog folk, but there's cat folk.
Yeah, because people are okay killing a cat person and not a dog person. Alright, so
There's 10 ways to skin a cat, but as soon as you skin the dog, people get worried.
I thought it was because too many people want to fuck the dog person.
That could be true.
First level, they get Eyes of the Dark. They get 120-foot range of dark vision, and they can innately cast darkness by using 2 sorcery points. And if they do it like that, they can see through said darkness.
That's cool. I like that.
They're also sort of undead-like, because of the Shadow Plane's also kind of associated with the undead.
Right.
So you can come back, like instead of dropping 0 hit points, you can do a charisma saving throw, and if you succeed, you only drop to 1 HP, unless you were critically hit by radiant damage.
The first thing I hear is Druid's Dogman comment. What did I miss? Not a lot.
Just me being bullied for liking dogs more than cats.
Not just you, chat as well.
And their final ability, they transform into like a shadowy creature.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
Kind of like a semi-ghost shadow thing.
Yeah? Hold on, let me see if I can get this on.
I think I heard something.
I'm going to see it. No problem. Thanks for hanging out. Sorcerer.
Here's a use ink instead of shadows.
I cast darkness. What? What did you just do? Nothing.
Kobold artificer thing again.
Yep.
You don't have to make up this magic. I can actually cast the spell. No. Anal on this mouth is giving me problems. I need to move on.
They have webbed hands and feet.
Yes.
I'd like to play a merfolk, but I don't want to commit to it. You're in luck. Tritons it is.
I mean, there was a while where they're, like in the community, they were pretty popular.
Yeah, I remember that.
They also have like Aquaman basic level fish telepathy.
Speak with fish. The bad part about speaking with fish is fish will dumb.
That's
And
where you
also
go with
real nasty. Everything under the water eats everything else indiscriminately.
So then maybe go speak to the local octopus. They're smart.
Yep.
Yeah, but they only live for a couple of years.
How long do they live in captivity? I don't remember.
I think up to, I think between 6 to 8 years.
Is it like the Zoidberg thing where if they do the deed, they die?
I'm not sure. I think it might depend, because I believe that female octopuses generally lay their eggs in long, like, ropey clutches, and then they will stay near the eggs and defend them without eating for a long time until the eggs hatch. So females might die, not because of some biological process, but simply by nature of their biologically compelled devotion to their clutch.
Makes sense.
I could be off on that, though. I'm not 100% sure.
Aquatic animals are just weird in general.
Actually, no such thing as a fish.
Yep. Either everything's a fish or no, there's nothing as a fish.
Okay, so I said aquatic animals. Except for manatees. Manatees are absolutely perfect and do no harm.
And beavers are a fish. Is a manatee kosher or vegan?
Definitely ain't vegan.
Or I guess what's the other word?
Manatees are vegans. They only eat seagrass.
Yeah. They're sea cows.
Pescatarian? That's not right.
Pescatarians are people who only eat fish and vegetables.
Okay. Can you eat a manatee? Or a whale?
If you're medieval Catholic, yes. Because beavers would also fit in that category.
Didn't rabbits also fit into that category at one time?
I don't know.
I don't
know about rabbits.
Yeah. The only reason it's a thing is because it was for them because you could only eat fish during Lent.
Yeah.
People didn't consider fish meat.
I believe that rabbits were specifically domesticated because, like, rabbits are hard to domesticate. They're such skittish creatures. I believe that they were specifically domesticated by Catholic priests who, once they had managed to domesticate them, managed to make the argument to the church that rabbit wasn't actually meat and was therefore okay for them to eat.
They got me some of them bunny carrots.
That could be apocryphal, though. I need to probably stop just kind of saying things, because I'm coming to find out that the last couple things I've said, I'm not 100% sure if they're accurate.
I'm talking out my ass right now.
Yeah, that is 100% true. That is an accurate statement. That is the first accurate statement. I am talking out my ass. Don't quote me, people.
Capybaras, yep. Capybaras are fish. Beavers are fish.
Delicious capybara.
Capybaras are amazing. And also, maybe they should be our new livestock. Maybe they should replace cows.
Just giant rats. what you want with it. Are they smarter than rats because they're bigger, or are they dumber than rats?
I believe they're dumber than rats, but they're also super friendly. Given the number of dairy farmers that die by being charged from their bulls every year.
Yeah, cows are not a good, like, efficient thing.
No, yeah.
Thank you much for making the Ant Folk Fighter. It looks fantastic. It's cool to see a creator actually
I
respond.
think
Yeah, no problem. Hope you enjoyed that. That was fun to draw. I had to look up some ants.
they're smart enough to recognize danger. So like I think they've often been known to like charge at dogs, capybaras.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are prey animals, right? So
Cows, super smart. Just put it out there. Cows, super smart. We only eat them because they're delicious.
Or we at least been telling ourselves that they've been delicious.
I think they're delicious.
I think cow is delicious.
I'm not gonna lie to that. Are you saying you don't like beef?
Yes, actually, I'm not a big beef person.
Okay. That's a fair opinion. It's wrong, but you know, it's an opinion. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, doesn't bother me any.
How dare you dislike my dislike of things? What were we? What was there something that I was thinking about that the other day? Oh, it was oysters. It's like I don't fully understand the like.
He's not.
Yeah.
I agree on that one.
I could get behind oysters being a food staple, right? Like, it just sit there, it grow, it's food, cool. But like,
I like mussels better as a
but
food
do
staple.
people like it?
They're easy to farm. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I like butter. I like clams cooked in garlic butter. But if you get rid of the garlic butter, it's gross.
I think people have probably why it's stuck around so long is probably because people have generally enjoyed eating them.
Monks were not allowed to
So
eat a
people
lot of
may
things.
have historically cooked them.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, I always cook. Eat a lot of monks were not allowed to eat a lot of things. Need to accept gifts from higher ups. So they made an elaborate system of giving food to others. To other members. Oh, interesting. What would you think about the idea of being able to play a queen ant? Homebrewing it ant folk for years now and have played a little with the idea. Sai, hello. It has been a while. How are you doing? I think the queen ant could be fun. I honestly think the queen ant though would probably just be a like an archetype for it. I don't know what it would change over being any other ant. Like if you're playing an ant folk, I feel like the queen would probably be stationed over like having different abilities. So I think it'd be fun.
To get a fly speed.
Maybe they get a fly speed. Maybe they have a charisma bonus for convincing other ants to do things. It'd be interesting. I wanted to make this really shadowy, and I don't know how to do it. Row cat. Like big chunks of seaweed and stuff floating in the air. All Tritons have to have Tritons, otherwise people get confused. Happy Cake Day. Nice. Happy birthday, Mr. Sai. How are you doing?
If you were to have an answer for your rabbit conundrum, I'll
good.
feel it though.
Okay.
Wait, which was the rabbit conundrum? Whether or not they were fish? Or whether or not they were pescatarian?
Sure. Lenten food.
Lenten food, yeah. Once per day, you can lay an egg. Oh, interesting. Bonus action to permanently shed your wings. Ooh, hash it around and get dark there. Something completely different, but thanks, dude. Yeah, the thing about laying eggs is like it's a huge process that I don't think would like mechanically really be necessary to do. There are a handful of creatures that can like summon more creatures, like the hive creatures, which is essentially just the aliens from Aliens, where they can like infect somebody. And then after a few rounds, a creature spawns out of them, which is creepy. But
Yeah.
that's fine if you want to do something like that. I don't like the time frame, so I've never really done that. I've always made it like if you find a body that's been infected, then that can that can turn into a creature. I don't like the instantaneous lay death cycle thing. It would be OP at low levels. Yeah, definitely. I think that would definitely be something that's higher up. But there are some mechanics that would work that way that you could look at. I've been moving, overworked, unemployed. It's rough. Ooh, bionic, that is rough. Hope you're doing all right. You are alive. That is good. That is very good. Time of the year. I always get those winter month like lulls. Not lulls like LOLs, but like I always feel bummed.
The winter blahs.
Winter blahs, yeah. My melatonin. So I hope people are staying festive and happy. I might hang Christmas lights just to kick the mood up a notch. Money. Need solar panels. I think that a bonus action of laying an egg would be OP since chickens do something similar, but eggs usually isn't fertile. Yeah. You balanced that the eggs took a few sessions to hatch. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the thing I was getting at is like basically like birthing things multiple times in a minute session never feels right to me. Which is why it's kind of weird that some of the creatures can hatch an egg, maybe. Like if the egg is dormant until you do something and it hatches, then you just have to carry around a whole bunch of eggs. But that could be a swarm keeper, cool swarm keeper feat too. You're using your magical abilities to summon them.
Accelerate the hatching time.
Mm-hmm. That could be a few fun ways to build that. Either through like a swarm keeper where you're making small ants, or just using magic to summon swarms of ants. I think that would be fine if you were like a sorcerer or something. But like actual laying eggs, that's sex, man, and we don't deal with that in D&D. At least I don't.
Yeah, I try not to as well.
Yep. Maybe founding a colony of ant folk could be the end goal, though. Yeah, see, I think that would be really cool. I think that would be fun. But that's more flavor than mechanics. So I don't think there's too much you'd have to do with it to really make the race work, and then the rest is just all storytelling and figuring out what you're doing with it. I have run into a lot of people that are making characters that get kind of caught up in that. Well, how do I make this work? It's like, you don't. That's just flavor. Like, mechanically, that doesn't need to do anything. If you want it to be mechanical, then yeah, just look around and see what's similar to it.
Yeah, the key to homebrew really is don't ever make anything you don't have to.
Yep. Very rarely do you have to make something whole cloth. Unless you have to try to like game balance, the better off you're going to be. Which is why I like Thri-Kreen. Great. Be an ant, Thri-Kreen, and then your whole goal is to make an ant colony. That's awesome. You don't have to change anything. It would make everything way more uncomfortable around the table if everyone is on top of having different experiences in their life. It's your game, do what you want. Yeah, that's very true too. It's always good to talk to everybody about it. What time is it here? It is 2 o'clock. I should probably call it. Try to get some work done. I had to completely rebuild. I'm struggling. I reinstalled everything because I updated After Effects and Premiere, and then I had to rebuild a whole bunch of my presets because I had to do that. So I constantly feel like I'm making progress, and then I'm like, oh good, I'm another hour behind. Hopefully things will get done. I have about 3 videos in the works that I really want to just bust out, and they're just all in different stages of production. We'll see how it goes. We'll see where we get to. How are you doing, Druid?
Almost done.
Okay. How can I make this look a little more Tritonish, a little more fishy? Call it.
Does it have gills?
It does have gills. Maybe the gills would be glowing though.
That'd be cool.
Everything inside of the fish is just a wow.
Although glowing gills in terms of
Shadow sorcerer?
no,
Just asking for a parasite.
yeah, exactly. Fish would never have glowing gills because anything that glows anything that glows draws attention. Anything that draws attention is a potential weak spot. It's a thing that everything else is going to attack. So
Good call, Si.
but I mean, like in a Triton, it like I could totally see it as being a thing like, oh, yeah, like that's pretty. Like the way humans have long hair on the tops of our heads, except for people like me who are going bald. And
All right, so I think we're about to call it.
yeah.
If your picture did not get drawn, I still have the list, and we'll probably do more on Friday. So keep that. We'll be back. Make sure to subscribe. Click that bell so you know when we're live again. What else do I got? Go watch some sweet videos. We're almost at 8,200 or something. We're getting close. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for 10,000, but I feel like that's getting closer and closer, and I need to contemplate that. I hate all of this color. We're gonna go back to pencil sketching. So yeah, I don't know. When I draw fish folk, I personally prefer to add fins to the back of the forearms. I like fins on like the hips and the kind of like elbow to ribs. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Do Thrycreen and other bug races need to use 4 of their 6 limbs to walk because of how their legs do, or do they just have crazy bug strength? I think they have crazy bug strength. I generally give them pretty beefy hind legs and then give them 4 arms. The Shrocks do that as well. The Thrycreen, I think, do have 4 legs in some situations I've seen. But, yeah, just depends on what you want to do with it. But yeah, we'll be back on Friday. Hanging out, sketching some stuff. Hopefully we'll get a new video out here in the next few days. If I don't get that video done tonight, I will not release it Friday because that conflicts with the live stream. So if I don't get it done for tomorrow, it'll probably be out this weekend or on Monday or something. But hopefully that'll be awesome, and then we'll try to get some more out sooner time than a month because that's way too long. But it is what it is. We've been doing so many live streams that, yeah, the videos just get kind of pushed back a little bit, which is also fine. I hope people are enjoying the content. We're hanging out, looking at a way to maybe put up a membership on the Discord so that people can get access to the Patreon rewards via Discord instead of having to go through Patreon. If you do want to check those out, there are links down below for all that stuff. That's about all I got. Druid, thank you for drawing with me today. Thanks
Yeah,
everybody
had fun.
on the Discord. Let's see if there's anybody we can redirect to. Otherwise, we will be back tomorrow on Twitch, working on some commissions. We have a few commissions lined up. I'm excited about those. And new stickers going out to the Patreon members here in probably another week. I think I have the last sticker in the mail right now, getting ordered. And then we'll ship those out. So, thanks again, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep your dice on the table, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
What does SEA mean, anyways? CYA does mean see ya, like SEE. See you, like see you later. See ya. Bye, everybody.